Yooosin, what's up, guys? Today, you know what? We're doing our first board game review, and we're doing it on Drinking Quest Old Habits. So,
what time we do one of these, man?
I know, right?
We're always playing damn board.
We're always, man. So let's start it off. Let's give it a little bit of background. We sat down. We decided some criteria, almost like 5 pillars, that we're gonna grade all board games from here on out. So for starters, we thought
honestly, yeah, you guys might critique us. You might say they're not the best, but these are the 5 things that we focused on that we thought.
And a lot of things could fit under these. We thought these were good.
Yeah, these can go in a lot of different ways. So we might do something different in the future for these, but for our 5 different pillars, our first one is the learning curve, meaning like
is it easy to pick up?
Right. Are we playing? Can
hard?
A 5-year-old play it? Can I not? Whatever. Mechanics.
How the game plays.
Character differences, stuff like that. How fun the game is. Is this game even fun?
Do you want to play it again? Is it fun?
The replayability. Are we gonna want to play this again? Is it trash? Stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And the full quality of the game. And we mean, is it fun? Are you having a good time? And
all the way down to like actual quality of the cards, so on and so forth.
The quality of this, the quality of this, the quality of this. So like everything. So if we're gonna start off on the first one, we decided to do learning curve first. So with our first point, at least that I wanted to bring up, this game is so easy to pick up. I'm talking...
Yeah, like it has a small instruction booklet.
Right. It's
maybe not even a 5-minute read you get into it, that's it.
If that.
Play.
Yeah, the simplest thing, they literally tell you, pick a character, roll dice. That says it right on the box. It's hilarious. So, like we said, for the instructions, so small of a book, very few rules. You're not gonna have to look back at this book and reference the rule book.
And I think one of the biggest points that I liked is when we play other board games. There's a lot of things that rules can get misinterpreted.
Yeah,
there's arguments. This get straight down to the point. Very easy.
Rule books, right. No, absolutely. The little map, there's nothing to the map. Like in D&D, stuff like that, right? You normally
can
choose,
you
can travel around those maps.
This literally you can do quest 1 and it moves straight forward.
Yeah, it's the most simplest thing. You'll see it up here. We'll toss it up on the screen. And for the few dice, how many are there normally in D?
Only 3.
How many are there normally?
There's
6,
a whole ton.
7,
use them for different things. There's literally 3 and they all have their own separate uses.
It's just good to 3, a 6, and an 8, right?
D3,
D6,
a D8, and a D6.
Yep. Okay. Yep. All right. Yep. And that basically recaps the learning curve at least. And we decided to give it a 1 out of 10. Each little category, you can give it an overall at the end.
Average them out.
And the learning curve, we hit it with the
7.5.
7.5. On to the mechanics.
How the game plays.
All right, so you want to dive into this one first, bro?
So this one, it's pretty easy, how the game plays, you go from quest 1 to 4, and then there's bonus quests, and you either do a monster card or you do an event card. Easy enough. You follow what the card says. Easy.
Simplest.
Some of the things that really kind of throw, I guess you can say, some differences into the games is there's multiple different characters, and they all have their own different abilities, which is great.
Some good, some mediocre.
Yeah, that was my one negative, I guess, is in our playthroughs, I got annoying sidekick, and he was useless, and my game just was, I died continuously, which it does create some fun to it, because it's a drinking game.
But
you
drink
drink
more
when
you
do
place,
bad.
man. You didn't end up in last place. He wasn't the absolute shit worst.
Yep. And then also, it's like I said, it's a drinking game. It's a drinking party game.
Yeah, so basically, in a long run, without ruining too much, every single time you die, there's also, you get enough experience, you can buy this token, I can throw it at Brandon, that means Brandon has to chug his drink. That costs me 5 XP.
Which is cool, it's for a party game, a drinking party game. It's not like Cards Against Humanity or what's like Exploding Kittens. This actually creates almost like a D&D light, it's cool.
It's so good, plus, I don't remember if it's a chug or if it's a whole drink, but I think the death is finish your drink. Yeah, or is it a chug? Oh, I was going to say, because
it's a chug
and
finish your drink.
Yeah, it hurts. One of them, they hurt. And then, we already said drinking game. Yeah, it's got a whole different twist to it, but you feel it's awesome because you're in the middle of getting drunk the whole time.
And not only that, it's cheap. I believe it's only like $20-something.
Yeah, I believe I looked on the website. I think it was $24.99. Yeah, which is good. Good for the quality and the playthrough. What did it say? I think each round is an hour. It says on the box. I think it's like an hour. Yeah, so it took us about an hour, so it was really good. I thought the mechanics played well, and we gave that a 7.
A 7.
We gave the mechanics a 7. And
All
for
right.
the fun.
The game is fun.
Yeah, well, the game's really goofy. There's a lot of goofy and fun cards and
It creates since it's a party game, it creates like a little fun interaction between other players. Not only are you forcing your buddy to drink, there's goofy things going on with each other.
And the quicker one to level up gets the other person drunker, so then you're losing and you're drunk, and then it's just.
And there's goofy cards. There's a card that's like a group of Karens come after you.
I remember that, and then you got the sidekick card, and I believe wasn't your guy was in one of the cards like getting drunk or something. It was cool, like they come back to the character cards. The super simple for fun, like
it's very easy to pick up. Like
we can play with a 6-year-old. We can play with your grandma. We can play with whoever we want.
You just jump in, you start playing.
Yeah, we are super simple.
And it's like a D&D light, like we were saying earlier.
Yeah, it's got a really good feel for what it is. And in this tiny box, you got all this, a whole hour's worth of fun, and it's replayable as hell. So I would say that's really good. And we went all the way down and gave fun an 8.
An 8.
And on to the replayability.
Okay, so replayability. Like we were saying, this game is very easy to pick up, which means inevitably it's easy to replay. There's quests 1 through 4, like we said, and bonus quests, and these each different quest can be reshuffled in different orders. So playthrough 1, I'm going to get this card, but in playthrough 2, I'm going to have a different card. And now on top of that, there's multiple different characters, and the characters have signature drinks, which is like their signature ability. A lot of different things we could do, different possibilities. We can buy different things from the shop in different rounds, which could buff you. It could,
Yeah, and there's so many different options in there. It's ridiculous. We already talked about all the different characters.
Each playthrough create like a different story,
Yep, and you can go something. A lot of people don't do. If you're not gonna, I'm not gonna say a lot of people. I'm saying this is the core game, and if you want to go farther past the hour, the bonus quests are great. The bonus quests are a good time. We played through the whole thing. It was a really good time. And if you could shuffle them all together, make different stories, and we gave the replayability a big 7.5. Old 7.5. And on to the last one, the overall quality, the umbrella quality of the whole game.
The contents, actually all of it. Overall, for the bang that you're paying, was it $24.99? I think this game is a steal.
I think 24. Yeah, I think that's good. I don't think
the cards are good quality. I do think with multiple playthroughs, they are made of almost like a harder. What is this?
I was gonna say it's not laminated, of course, but it's like some sort of a.
I think they will last, but with multiple playthroughs, I can see them getting damaged. This cloth map
absolutely
is awesome.
Obviously,
it looks like it's hand drawn, but it's just cool, and it tells you what you're doing.
Yeah.
I think all of it's great.
I think it's good.
Notepads itself,
you can't expect much from
There's
the
a bunch
store.
of different
it's got
ones.
Good quality to it, good items. I think that they did a good job. This is kind of underneath quality mechanics, the quality of the mechanics. I think they did a good job with the store.
Yeah.
I think they made everything balanced. I don't think anything's atrociously overpriced or anything like that. So that's good. Like you said, the map's cool.
Even the art style too.
The whole thing fits itself.
This was supposed to be an 80s type spin on the Drinking
80s
Quest
RPG.
game. Not only itself, the cards look like they're from the 80s with updated memes and stuff, and the hand drawn art too. It's awesome.
The updated memes, that's where they really kicked in. They did a good job. They really brought that 80s to the now. It's like if the 80s had TikTok and then they made this game.
So quality, what would you?
Then we went and we gave, after thinking about everything, playing through the game, how drunk we were at the end, how good the story was, who won and who lost. We gave quality a fat old 7.
Yep. So, you know what? Overall, what do we think? If we're going to put the numbers together, average them out, give us our final number. What's Drinking Quest Yooosin edition review? What's our final score?
After Yooosin put in all the variables, all the gears went spinning. 7.4.
7.4.
Fat old 7.4 fit in this little box.
It's a good game.
It's a good game.
Definitely, I think it's a good buy for the price. So, we want to thank Jason Anarchy for sending this game. Great game overall.
Dude,
really appreciate us sending a review copy.
Absolutely.
I definitely think you guys go pick it up. We'll put a link to it in the comments below. So what do you think?
Shoot, man.
Any last thoughts?
No, I'm loving it, man. And I'm thinking, thank you, man. Thanks for the opportunity to review your game. I enjoyed it, and I hope you send us everything you make, man. We'll always be here to review it. So.
All right.
And keep an eye out for our next video. We're gonna release a video of us getting drunk, playing this game. You're not gonna want to miss it. Check it out. Yooosin out.
See you in the next one.